Hello fellow colleagues, Sharon Plachey here, and happy fall and welcome to my kitchen. So glad to be sharing this program with you, and let's have some fun. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to my inspiration, my mentor, and my beloved, my mother Ruthie. She's taught me everything I know.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, this does my heart a lot of good because, back in the 60s when I was cooking for kids, the first thing I did would go to the farmer's market and buy all my vegetables and just make sure that I was cooking as much close to the earth as possible. So that's the way they were raised, and I'm so grateful that you guys are figuring it out all over again.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, let's get started. I wish you were here in person. The smells are just wonderful. So today we're going to do a tricolor quinoa salad. And also, I just want to say, look at this, beloved. We're going into the fall season, and this is just a gorgeous pumpkin that it's fun, right, to have the decorations from nature as well. So I wanted to just point out some of the basic ingredients we're going to use. So we're using a tricolor quinoa, which I've already pre-cooked here, and this is from Trader Joe's. They do a great job with their products. We're also using some organic kale, which has also been quickly steamed here. And then this is some green chard from my mom Ruthie's garden. She actually lives with us, and this is fantastic. So we've got that steamed right here. And then of course we've got celery. Celery is such a great fiber for our digestive system. We have Persian cucumbers, which are also really fabulous for the vitamin C and antioxidants. Then we have radishes, which are sliced. Radishes are amazing because they're actually a prebiotic and they support a healthy gut biome. We have heirloom baby tomatoes that I've diced up, and they're just sweet little gems that are wonderful. And then, of course, I've got some onion, red onion. Red onion as well is a prebiotic, so it's so helpful for our digestion. And we're going to talk also about how to incorporate a probiotic into our meal today. So the ingredients are pretty straightforward. Cooked quinoa, we have kale, green chard, we have celery, Persian cucumbers, red onion, we have baby heirloom tomatoes, and radishes. And we're going to combine that with a few extra little touches. We've got black olives, and these are a beautiful black olive from Peru, Botija, and they're so tasty, and that's actually got a little bit of salt, so we don't need to add salt. We also have fresh basil, some dried dill, and then pine nuts, which is a favorite of mine, also a little bit of roasted sunflower seeds, and then our dressing, olive oil, lemon juice, Dijon mustard, and a splash of Bragg's amino acid. So let's get this assembly going. So I've got my quinoa all cooked and fluffed right here, ready to go. We're going to add in our pre-steamed kale. That's 2 cups of kale, and I like to steam it just a little bit ahead, especially for older populations. The raw can be a little strong for their digestive system, but they're still getting all the fiber and nutrients because I only do a little tablespoon of water, and they actually let that water stay with the vegetables to go into the quinoa salad. So anything that's come out of the vegetables is still in our salad today. We've got our celery. We have our sliced Persian cucumbers, our prebiotic red onions, our cut up baby heirloom tomatoes, and sliced radishes. You'll notice that I didn't dice everything up because I actually like there to be a little bit more texture and vibrancy in the food when we eat it, and so it makes it a beautiful, colorful dish. I also wanted to share with you, in addition to the olives, I have some roasted garlic that's been freeze-dried that I crush, and it actually makes it sweet, and it's very easy and gentle on people's digestion, and so that often can be a nice addition, as well as adding the fresh herbs. So we've got that fresh basil, all pre-diced, and we've got the fresh dill. I'm kind of a girl crazy for dill. We've got the pine nuts, quarter cup of sunflower seeds, and that is our main dish. Now we're going to toss, and I'll come a little bit closer here to the camera so you can see how beautiful this dish is. I wish you could just smell it. It's so fragrant. Look at that. And see how instead of everything being diced, there's beautiful shape, texture, and color. So now let's quickly make our dressing. I've got that olive oil, 1/4 cup. I've got a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. I have here the Dijon mustard. I love Dijon. It's something I've always just been in love with. I don't know why. Maybe I came that way because I definitely like savory and things with a little bit of tang. And then the brag, I just actually put a little squirt, and it gives a little salty taste. So actually we've not added any salt into this recipe, but with the olives and with the brag, there is a little quality that seems like we've added some salt. So tossing all that in with this beautiful salad, I wish you could just smell how fragrant the vegetables are and how vibrant they are. So with the pine nuts and the sunflower seeds, we've got a little crunch. We've got a little natural salt from the sunflower seeds, but we haven't added any additional salt. And let me show you one of my favorite ways to actually plate up this quinoa salad is to serve it on top of arugula. I have a little garnish of heirloom tomato, and this is where we've got a probiotic. That's the sauerkraut, and that's a beautiful product that Trader Joe's has. It's a sauerkraut with Persian cucumbers and a little bit of dill. And so I love to have that as a side. So I know often people serve quinoa salads alone, but I actually like to serve it on top of a bed of lettuce. And that way I'm really getting wonderful fiber, wonderful vibrant nutrients. And I'm just going to come bring this up so you can see how yummy and delicious. And so next time when you're thinking about quinoa salad, think about slicing up the vegetables a little differently. Think about adding some sauerkraut. Put it on either a bed of arugula, or you could even do baby greens. You could also do spinach. So this is a dish that I like to prepare ahead of time, and it stores really well in a closed container in the refrigerator for 3 to 5 days. And so all of us are busy, so food prep can be wonderful, and this is so delicious, and it's always been a hit in my family. And I was trying to think, when was the first time I ever had quinoa? And I'm thinking it's when our family took a trip to Israel, and I really got excited about the flavors and the grains and textures that we often think about being in the Mediterranean diet. So maybe be a little curious, get out of your comfort zone, add some extra herbs, and know that you can have tasty, vibrant food without extra salt, right? So brags, a little bit of olive, a little sunflower seed. So for those of you in your family that are needing to watch their salt intake, this has so much flavor and nothing's missing, and we're getting all the benefits from olive oil too. So thanks for joining me in my kitchen, and I wish for you an abundant fall holiday season. Thanks so much.